Yeah, sorry. I'm
Almost got my chili cheese dip, you fuckers.
No.
I mean, I'll play without you.
Yeah, no. I'll join you in a bit. I just need my Nepal. I just need my Nepal.
Yeah, you're.
I just
You know,
need
you
my
didn't tell me you had a
Nepal
girlfriend.
fix.
You should do this in private.
I need my Nepal fix. I just need my Nepal fix, and then I'll be happy. Okay.
You're in the Pulp Fiction?
I need my fix. Like I really need this.
There's something wrong with this man.
I need this.
Oh,
And
yes,
this is coming from
You've
somebody
known
who.
him longer than I have.
This is coming from somebody who 100% believes that he is crazy.
You do not 100% believe I'm crazy.
No, I believe I am crazy. So this is coming from somebody that believes he is certifiable. This man has something wrong with him.
I can't believe like you guys don't like this at all.
Soldier's too glitchy for frickin' parkour. Past that, I don't care.
That's I don't care. Making me laugh.
I mean, the ham part was okay. May was douchey. They were pretty creative with some. Past that, I just don't really care for parkour.
Oh!
That's all.
Yeah, you know.
Like, I got nothing
Seems like
necessarily
a nice-
against it, per se, but I have a feeling it ends up usually being douchey instead of fun.
I can. What the world is going on here? I agree with that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Jacob. Yeah, like you're my soulmate in a sense that you saw that meme before. Like you've like watched a lot of the same stuff I've have, and now I'm kind of very curious if you know what -8 means.
Yes.
You do know what -8 means.
What does
You
it
mean
mean?
the animator? The animator?
Yeah. Yeah, the animator. So, wow.
I might need to look this up then.
No. No, 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 no. No. That was just an inside joke between me and Jacob.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
That up. You do not look that up.
It's good animation. It's kind of more of like the teenage, like, ooh, pretty lady kind of animation, but it's still good.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it. But...
I think the, excuse me, what was it called? Like the Bubble Pop one? Like the Soda Pop song? Was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I almost died. Fucking Titan boas and their goddamn put you to sleep bullshit.
Wait, what?
Titan boas, if you get, they add torpor to you. If it stacks up, you fall asleep.
Oh.
It's like a knockout.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I killed them and walked away. I thought I was fine, and then a fucking Sarko showed up.
Jacob, you and me just don't. Man, you just know everything that I know.
Highly scared, man.
I mean, you probably should be. It's Garrett.
I mean,
Uh-oh, I
haven't
killed
looked it up
Senpai.
Yet. So, what?
I killed Senpai.
Senpai. In Overwatch?
Yeah, I killed Senpai.
No. Oh, I'm sorry that you killed Senpai. Wait, don't you have to kill Senpai, or is that not?
It's a player named Senpai. Like,
Yeah, but I mean in anime, don't you kill Senpai normally?
no,
Is
that's only
no.
with
You
certain
have to kill them.
character tropes.
Yeah, certain ones. But wouldn't you consider Overwatch that? I feel like Overwatch is more like a assassinations classroom type game. So killing
No,
Senpai is
not really.
completely legit. No?
I'm gonna be honest, no.
No? What do you view it more? If Overwatch was an anime, what genre would it be? And I swear if you say My Hero Academia, I will lose it.
Say it.
Say what? What? I said if you say it's similar to My Hero Academia.
What, Overwatch?
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say like some cheap ass fucking DC Marvel knockoff, but I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's here.
Gee, how am I getting killed by an Orisa?
Okay, I heard someone join. Who joined?
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Light is on.
Hey, listen, really quick. Is my audio
Yeah.
choppy at all?
No, why?
You sound amazing.
You sound buttery smooth. Anyway,
Is this the new headset?
New microphone I just got today. But when I test it out, it sounds all choppy.
What?
what are you testing it in?
Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. So when I tested on recording stuff, it sounds fine. But on Discord, it sounded choppy.
You
so I
sound
didn't know
fine to
if
me. I don't know.
You sound better.
that- Yeah. Well, the other mic was like 3 years
Deep.
old.
You also aren't screaming like an alien trying to kill me.
It sounds better, deeper, smoother. I don't know.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
There you go. He gets it. He gets
Yeah,
it.
I don't get
I'd
that
be
reference.
careful about that. I'd be careful about that. Garrett's already talked about I'm his soulmate. He might start.
Yes. You know
might-
what -8 means?
He might try to
I
fuck
know
you
that,
too.
dude. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you know what -8 is?
Yeah.
We're not that.
Oh, okay,
I'm
we're
older.
all set. Damn. Okay. Damn. I
I'm a
am
man of
happy.
culture.
Yeah. Wow.
You are? I wouldn't have guessed.
This is insane. How do you guys know about this stuff?
Garrett, I've been on the internet a goddamn long time.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's kind of been on the internet longer than you have.
I've been on there in
no.
fucking the early days of dial-up, you son of a bitch.
Same here.
Mom's on the telly. I got a BRB.
It's funny because it's like technically the internet's younger than all of us. So yes, you can say that.
Ooh, Explorer notes.
Well, unless wait, how old are you, Jordan?
I'm almost 20.
Yeah. So you're yeah. Might be.
Oh, 19 3/4.
Yeah, never mind then. You might be just a little bit younger than the internet. Mainstream internet, by the way.
Yeah.
That classification. I know Bio is definitely the same age. Yes, Bio, if you're looking up how old the internet is,
I'm
know
not.
this phone's
I'm
around
trying to. What the frick do you? What kind of freak do you think I am?
I'm still waiting for you to search up -8.
I'm gonna do that later.
Okay, cool. Just make sure you're on a good site, a current approved site, maybe plugged in. As
Yeah, like
something.
YouTube.
A parent approved site.
I mean, they do have the you know,
The
It just reminds me of those old Disney
unapproved
commercials where it's like, make sure to visit with your parents' permission.
oh yeah.
What is on Nickelodeon.com?
frick.
I need my parents' permission to see.
Money,
Money.
a store, an e-shop is basically what they were afraid of. People
Huh?
would steal their mom and dad's credit card and be like, here's the
Oh, you mean
credit
like
card.
what happens all the time these days?
I was about to say, now
Yeah.
it's increased.
Yeah, that's true. I still don't know what I would do if I ever had kids.
Oh wait, you? Somehow you would wind up killing them.
On accident.
On accident. Purely on accident, mind you.
When you say it like that, I don't believe you.
You should. When should we do D&D now that everyone's on?
I am trying to enjoy a nice, healthy chili cheese.
Oh
That
shit.
fucking dip.
Yeah, no, you do you, man. You do you.
So at the Target, they only had like blue Yeti mics.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing. Let me finish. Jesus Christ. Let me fucking buy you guys a trampoline.
Oh, thank you.
I think I'll pass. Thank you.
No, Omega.
Have you ever used a trampoline?
Yeah, man.
Meh.
Maybe back when I was like 7. Those are pretty cool.
Yes, breaking limbs is always enjoyable.
I prefer to break my
What kind of
limbs
fucking
on
trampoline do you have?
one without
One
walls.
without the netting around it? Yeah.
Yeah, me and mine.
I don't know. See, that's why. Like, yeah, but I was somehow in my head. But anyway, go on, Jordan. Sorry.
They had the snowball, which was like $50, and then they had something called, it was like
50?
Mike's
$49.95.
I paid
Fucking
like
Target.
$15 for a blue snowball.
It's fucking Target. What did you expect?
Thank you, Jacob.
They had another
What
one. It
the
was called like the. It was called like Blue
Yeah,
Yeti
Mike's-
Black, which is weird. I don't know why they have 2 colors. But
Black Yeti versus White Yeti, I don't know. Like, they have some kind of camouflage deal going on up there.
You just want money.
that one was like $130,
Yeah.
but it had so much more options. This one doesn't have a volume thing. It doesn't have anything. As I'm sure you know. It's the same one Nick has.
A Yeti? It was a Yeti, though, right?
Yeah, it's a blue
Yeah.
Yeti snowball.
Yeah, those are good.
They must have
I
some
should-
kind of modular option system because a blue snowball and a blue Yeti are 2 completely different things as far as I know.
I don't know. The brand is. Hold on.
The brand is blue. I know.
For that.
Snowball Ice is what it says.
Okay. Blue Yeti snowball I don't think is a thing.
Well, yeah, blue is its own brand.
You do realize what I was talking about, so why does it matter?
I'm very, very particular about syntax and
Yeah.
semantics. Overly so, if you haven't noticed.
It's,
I'm aware of this. I know it's a problem. Don't bother chiming in on that one,
No,
Jacob. I know.
so, are you considered an audiophile, though?
Yeah, technically.
An audio file? I don't know why. Thought of like an audio file.
I am an MP3.
was about
You
to say.
knew this. You knew
I,
this
I,
from
I
the
sexually
beginning.
identify as an NP.
That's right.
No, I would sexually identify as a flack. That's what I would.
I'd probably be an FLV.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's. Is that an audio? Yeah, it's an audio type.
No, that's a video compression.
Oh, well, we're talking about audio types here.
Well, yeah. Excuse me
baby
for
Franco.
excuse me for answering honestly. Jeez. Why did I bother answering at all?
Movie files, then.
He wouldn't only be an audio file, he has a visual component.
Yeah, but we're restricting it to just video files.
I don't know enough audio file formats to really 100% participate, I guess.
I just know MP4 and VOD.
MP4 is a video
Sorry, that's
file.
video. MP3.
MP3, yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, Apple compresses audio with MP4 as a kind of, or at least they did, as a
Not
kind
anymore.
of. I just corrected myself,
Yeah, I
douchebag.
know.
Very saucy today. I don't know why. But they used to do it as a kind of DRM. Sorry, what?
Said, weren't you just getting on me for that?
I was.
Okay.
I mean, probably as a joke. Like, don't get me wrong.
Anyway, you were saying.
I just don't know enough different audio types to really participate 100% in this. I mainly deal with video. You know this.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Damn it.
There we go.
I identify as a busted cassette tape.
Honestly, that makes
Yeah,
more sense than
no.
it should.
Ow.
I mean, in all honesty, a cassette tape is really good.
Yeah, I got nothing
if
wrong
you
with
treat 'em right,
cassettes.
yeah.
put a settle on my China.
Go back to floppy disks or something.
My team is full of idiots.
Who uses it? Whoever used a floppy disk? I'm actually
I
curious.
have.
Pretty sure I had one.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad.
I mean, I have a bunch of floppies. What's your point?
Have you used them?
No, I'm mainly saving them.
I mean, have you like written and used one before though? I'm pretty sure
It's been a
you have to, like, use
long, long time, but
Yeah,
yes.
Same. I actually had to turn in homework. Tell me how old I am. Floppy drives. We're old.
You're old.
Everyone's old. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Beta drives, laser discs. I don't know. I don't know what I would prefer.
I'm more of an SD person.
SD?
Solid state. SD cards.
No. Really?
Yeah.
But like solid state drives, this or that. SD cards in general, not solid state. SD cards don't have the best life expectancy.
I have had
I
incredible
know
luck with them.
you use them a lot.
I use them regularly. Like,
they don't have the greatest life expectancy, just to give you a heads up.
I mean, neither do you, but we still care about you.
this is true. The main issue with solid state is flash drives, not SD cards, perhaps. SD cards, if you take care of them, are pretty long lasting.
True. Solid state in general is long lasting.
Yeah, except for USB flash drives for some reason, because some of those are solidly iffy on a good day.
Yeah, that's just because.
Well, I mean,
the
it's
driver-
USB, so what do you expect?
Yeah. Surprisingly, you're right. I've had one SD card fail on me, and like 5 USB fail in my lifetime. And by all means. What?
That Hanzo sucks so bad! I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Like,
But we should.
what Hanzo misses a headshot on an up-close and personal Reaper coming out of Fade?
None.
Exactly.
Yeah, so. That is, that's bad.
Horrible
That
Hanzo.
is-
I'm
Yes.
supposing no one's ever seen my Hanzo.
Well, I mean, you don't main Hanzo, so no offense,
don't
but it
main
would kind of be
Hanzo.
expected. Just like when I play Doomfist, it isn't expected that I actually do anything.
Didn't we win with you playing Doomfist?
Yeah, but that's because the team had no heal.
What?
Yes, but that's because the other team had no heals.
Made it. You. Okay. Good.
The only way that a Doomfist that's mediocre can really get ahead of the curve is if the enemy team has no shields or no heals. And if you're lucky enough to come across a team that doesn't have either, oh boy, it's open season.
It's open season.
Yeah, pretty much. I did manage to show up a Doomfist once, but that hasn't happened in a long... An enemy Doomfist once, but hasn't happened in a long time. Let's just say their May did not compensate.
Their May was not.
Oh, I finally figured out what the right click does in the end. It's mainly a
In-
distance modifier instead of a damage modifier.
Huh? In the end? What are you talking about?
Doomfist's punch.
Oh, sorry.
Doomfist's punch, when you hold right click, mainly gives you a distance modifier.
It's interesting.
Well, yeah, that's why we kept getting splattered by them. You see, they would charge a short punch to hit us up against a wall or something, which deals a good bit of damage to a regular DPS or healer. But it isn't enough to deal with a heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah, I managed to friggin' send a Brigitte's guts all over the walls. It was awesome. Well, yeah, I think I killed somebody with the down and then a shotgun melee combo, did an up, and then punched the Brigitte into the wall, and it was the end of her.
Oh, they did make a new
season of what?
What?
I don't know what new season.
What are you talking about? New season of what?
You mentioned a new season.
No, I said a new Pokemon Snap.
Ah.
I mean, it's probably about time they re-released something about that. It's one of the few things they haven't over-released. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Snap was fun. It was kind of cool. You had to sit there and figure out how to get the best snaps and
Yeah.
best shot.
I mean, it was an N64 game. It was like the golden age of Nintendo. Genie Christmas. We have
you
no
guys
damage. Oh my god. The ham has silver.
Who are you playing?
Frick.
Are you doing tank?
Yeah, I'm playing ham and I got silver damage at 2k. So we have nothing. Of course, we have a Tracer and a Reaper. You'd think we'd be turning them inside out if they were worth their salt. You missed my bitch.
So stupid. So you know where to go then?
What do you mean?
No, not you, the person, yeah. Oh, so he's just being a douche. Okay, never mind. Then, hold on.
Oh my god.
What?
This team knows how to handle a ham, which isn't something I always come across.
Oh. Well, I thought you said there was like a lot. This bitch knows where to go.
Isn't that a good thing?
No. The person is literally just standing in chat saying hi to everyone.
Okay.
Trying to need help.
Trying to need help.
Trying to get help, basically. And then I literally come help, and then the person's just like, nah, fuck you. I'm like, wow, okay, good to know. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting my nipple fixed, so I do apologize.
Oh, I know. I know about your. I know about your fixes. I don't know how to fix you.
Play Apex.
No, that is not how to fix you. Believe you me, I know that isn't how to
It
fix you.
actually helps. So surprisingly enough, it didn't want me to play this for like one morning. I got hit with the addiction again. But for one morning, I
So
was
then play
free.
Apex.
I would.
That's funny.
What?
Someone loaded up a picture of them playing Batman Arkham Knight, and there's a thing where like enemies have a tracker, and he's standing right behind the guy, and the guy pulls out the tracker, and he goes, "That can't be right. It says he's standing right behind me." And turns around into a chokehold.
I died. Bitch.
It's all coming together.
Justice will be done.
Yeah, that's just. Why am I helping this person that doesn't even care?
I mean, asking that is like asking why I'm friends with you, but anyway.
Oh, thanks. I swear to God, if you know what to do. Yeah. It's like a fast strike. There he goes. So, when do you want to do D&D, by the way?
Jesus fucking Christ, what is wrong with you?
What?
We're just excited.
I'm excited for D&D, okay?
I look forward to one thing in my week.
Like, for the love of God, I can't be excited by D&D
No, you
anymore?
can't. It's not allowed.
Be happy.
Dear God.
Happiness is not something you are allowed.
Must be earned.
You don't have the grapples, so fuck off. Happiness must not be earned.
No, happiness is found randomly without any kind of actual explanation, and it usually leaves you sour in the end.
Evidently. D&D. Ready? Is anyone ready? Oh, D&D. I'm ready for D&D. I'm ready for D&D. Anyone? D&D.
I'm going to strangle this man. I think today I'm just gonna end up strangling him. It's finally the day that I reached through the internet.
Is that the one that you were talking about? Yeah, that's the bubble dance! Oh my word, it's the bubble dance!
What?
God help him.
Bubble dance?
Yeah.
One. Man. Oh.
Nice. Now, I don't know
This
if,
man's still making videos.
even though YouTube is blocking it, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
who is it?
A lot of his shit's on here.
Well, it's not.
I mean,
monetized.
it's not like the
Oh, it's so hard to monetize on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not like
Newgrounds.
it's not like his shit that he posts on like Newgrounds or something.
Or, you know, the other.
Most of his little song and music clips are on here, like Ghost Dance. What was the one with the 4 Pac-Man ghosts? Obviously, not to the extent it is on Newgrounds.
Yeah, Newgrounds is like Rule 34, but weirder.
This is a concerning thing that I just heard.
What?
Newgrounds is alright. The quality of their more recent shit a little lower than expectations. But they have some pretty good hits every once in a while.
I
Yeah.
don't know how the hell we lost that. What the frick?
You know, the classic Pico Day back in what 2014.
Wait. You
Pico
mean-
Day.
He goes to school.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Pokemon Pico.
No, you poor man.
Everyone watched that here.
I have not.
You've
You
heard of
told
it,
me
though.
not to.
I mean,
So,
it it's one of those what the fuck animes. It's not bad, but it's confusing to the point where it's just like, y'all were like best friends at the beginning of this shit.
True.
Okay then.
But I mean, they are young boys, so.
One of them still is.
That's true. Yeah. Is it Chico? Right? Chico. Yeah.
What?
The one boy's name, isn't it?
I'm
Chico?
highly confused.
I don't fucking know. I saw like the first 2 episodes and
You haven't watched the third one yet?
no, I think I read it actually. I think I read
Oh, man of extra culture, I guess.
it. Yeah. Well, I don't do a lot of anime voice acting. I can't stand it.
You can't stand it.
You get that fucking Naruto bullshit where it's like,
Yeah.
Satsuki!
Sasuke.
Ooh,
Way
this is
too
one of the
much.
reasons why I stick to dub. But anyway,
The dubs could be even worse.
I know. It was partially a sarcastic comment. Every show is better in one or the other, typically.
I prefer
Yeah.
sub to dubs.
That's
a personal opinion.
Man of culture. There he goes. Yeah, it's a personal opinion. Hardcore science.
This is beyond science.
We have transcended into super science.
Happy birthday, demon. Oh, I gotta see this.
Why did you?
See, y'all remember that part in GTA 5?
I haven't played it.
Oh, you poor man, that was it.
I think I got 15 minutes in and went, wow, this sucks.
Yeah.
That was about
Yeah.
the extent of its content.
I convinced Spire to play it, by the way. I did actually convince him to play.
Yeah.
We didn't do any story,
that.
though.
Fuck that. I was just
That's what I
watching
said to
someone-
GTA 5, but anyway.
Oh, see, he left.
Quality, I see.
No, there was no quality to appreciate in that game, but anyway.
There was. You just didn't.
You have to spend like 15 hours getting to it, more than likely. Instead of it...
Not entirely.
Really?
It's a long game.
It is. The twist at the end, though. Damn.
I don't really care. To be honest, I really don't care. Not my franchise, not my deal.
Twist at the end? What do you mean twist at the end? I watched the whole thing.
What?
I don't get... There was no twist at the end.
With the 2 main guys trying to kill each other?
Oh, another cliched ending. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, everything's a fucking cliche ending.
I mean...
Yeah,
he
because I'm
does
trying to
have a
piss you
point
off
there.
when you want. I'm allowed to have dreams and hopes and aspirations to annoy you to hell.
No, no you're not.
Yes, I am.
That game, I thought that was going to be better than what it was.
GTA 5 or what?
No, that fucking lunch lady game.
What?
Shelly game?
The lunch lady horror game we were talking about like 2 weeks ago. Came out on Steam.
What the frick? May, you blocked me in a room with the enemy. Screw you.
May! See,
Yeah, she
I'm
ice
glad
cubed
by
right behind me and I
hating
bounced off.
May, because, you know, like, she's not overpowered or anything, she's just a really useless character.
Not
Shut your whore
useless.
mouth!
She's useless against certain comps, sure, but
He hates May because he fucking loses to May. That's the problem.
No.
Yes.
I do agree that they made May a lot stronger, but...
Jesus Christ, Jordan.
Well, he wants us to do D&D!
That is not anything. No.
It's so bad.
Jordan,
No.
what's going on?
Nothing.
He's disconnecting. He sees through your lies.
You know,
We have
same
no
stuff, different day.
DPS.
I'm gonna have to
Maybe?
No, it's one of those situations where I had gold at 3,000.
Oh.
Gold at 4K. Thank you. People, learn to play the game, actually, please.
That's never gonna happen.
No, it isn't. I know. It isn't.
And he failed because he doesn't.
You fail.
You failed. I still need to read the auto as well.
No, you don't have to.
I don't get it. Okay.
ban it.
I don't mind the book series. It's a lot better than the movie by a lot. So I'm
Yeah, the
not
book is
saying-
fantastic compared to the movie.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why. It's just something with it. I don't know.
If it isn't your thing, it isn't your thing. I'm not trying to convert you to another freaking religion here.
Oh shit. I'm like I am. No, I just
Yeah, you've been trying to convert me to Satanism for a long time.
no. This is so materialist.
Nah, I'm pretty sure knowing you, it's Satanism hidden in a very colorful wrapper. Very loud, colorful wrapper.
Loud, colorful. You say there was once this guy named John. No.
Yeah, I was about to say, is this really the angle you want to take?
John Jacob.
John Jonah Jameson?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Give me photos of Spider-Man.
Did anyone else realize that it was the same actor between like the last 3 different incarnations of Spider-Man?
Yes, it's becoming meta. So be very careful.
Funny as shit.
I like him as an actor.
He is a good actor. He is.
Like, don't get me wrong. And he does even better of a voice actor, by the way.
You serious?
He's got one of those ideal iconic voices. Ones that you hear and you fucking realize, oh, that's that guy. You know, like
You need to watch Invincible. He does insanely good.
Everybody's
Omni-Man. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm addicted to it.
I just watched the couple of the fight scenes. I was like, okay, this is basically bootleg Justice League if Superman
Yeah,
was
it's what exactly.
If Superman was fucking Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
That's pretty much what I gathered from it.
Basically, his alien race is sending children to other planets to help take it over like fucking Saiyans.
Yeah,
The entire...
Oh my fucking god! The son, he doesn't want to kill anyone, so his dad used his son to kill people. I'm like, okay. This sounds,
The dad whooped the shit out of his son.
yeah.
You watched the last episode then.
I watched the fight scenes.
So you watched the last episode.
But now,
Wow.
I like the part where
They're
he
not
teaches.
making another season. You know that.
They probably are, and I'll probably watch those fight scenes too. But
The
the fact
Jordan,
of the
you
matter
watched
is
it, right? Sorry, Jacob. You watched the episode, right? Or no? Sorry, Jacob. Just wanted to get Jordan's feedback.
Huh? What?
Did you watch the last episode?
I haven't watched any of it.
Okay, never mind then. Go on, Jacob. Sorry.
No, I was laughing my ass off when he was trying to teach his son how to redirect a meteor.
Wait, what?
And his son's struggling so goddamn bad, and he goes, "Yeah, that was a small one." He's like, "Oh, that was a small one."
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple years back, I redirected one the size of Texas. You get used to it.
What did he do to redirect it?
Just punched it.
They're basically they're basically Superman at this point. So he flew out into space and he was trying to push against it, trying to slow it down before it entered the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, and how else would you redirect a meteor?
A giant slingshot.
I wish he had like laser vision is all, because it's just like
Doesn't his dad have laser vision?
nope. Just flight and super strength is all.
Oh,
Not even ice breath? Wow.
Not even ice.
So he's nothing like Superman.
No. Yeah, they don't have any.
which is I thought was weird because I was like, oh yeah, this is bootleg Justice League, and then I watched him take out like their variation of Justice League. The team was like Guardians of the Globe or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yep.
And if the dude that was their variation of the Flash wouldn't have gone on the offensive, it would have wound up so much better.
Yeah.
He was the only one keeping the other team members alive because he was fast enough to intercept them. And then he goes to punch him, and he gets his fucking head squashed. That scene was actually I felt that they did a good job with that. I mean, you sitting there getting your head squished and you're punching the guy until your fucking hands break. Basically, yeah, he's just sitting there punching him in the fucking chest to get him to let go. And, no, did not get that far. But then there's that one dude, was it in, the Immortal Man?
The Immortal is a ripoff of another Justice League character.
Yes, which, are you talking about the one with After?
No,
Same Justice League character?
it's the Justice League that literally got his power from the same exact thing.
Just the same. No,
Sorry, I'm looking up because I have no idea. He's a villain. Vandal Savage.
oh, yeah, he was a caveman that was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they ripped off. So.
No, I was thinking about the one where it was, well, Vandal Savage can actually be killed.
Can he?
Yes, just has, so long as he's not killed, he lives forever.
Yeah.
He can't die of natural causes like, you know, I mean, if you take his fucking head off his body, he's gonna die. But he's just,
okay, so not like immortal. Okay.
yeah.
See, I
So
thought he
more of an
could.
eternal kind of thing.
I thought he could, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was talking about the Immortal Man, the Immortal on Invincible. He's been killed like twice by Omni-Man.
Yep.
And all they have to do is reattach his head to his body, and he wakes back up.
Yep. Well, after getting hit a bunch of times, but yeah.
Oh yeah, the one dude that they were trying to fucking brainwash him into killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, just like, yeah, it's like Frankenstein's monster. You just needed to wake him up, but he goes, "That was with a lightning bolt, not fucking punching him in the chest."
But this feels good.
This feels good.
Yeah, that's what they said.
What,
You watch
what is this
basically all of
again?
it, Jake. Invincible.
Invincible.
Oh, this is what you were trying to
try.
convince me to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's not excellent, but it's fucking funny.
It's funny. It's
All right, I
From
might
what I heard,
look into
the
this.
title
Just-
cards are pretty funny too.
yeah.
In order to
literally
beat
said,
him, he's
"Fuck
gonna have
you."
to be invincible.
Yeah, I said fuck it to the show because they did that.
Which is worse because the title card gets bloodier and bloodier as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Oh,
With the
Yeah, Jake,
with the
you
kill
basically
count
watch.
with the kill count going up, the title card gets more bloody.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, don't get me wrong.
I do like, what is it? Like, what would that be called, I guess?
I fancy the Aquaman ripoff. That is funny.
Oh, the
It's a
fish.
it's a giant humanoid fish that shoots like powerful jets of water out of his hands. And... Like, are you fucking kidding me? You had to go this route to make Aquaman useful. Come on, let's make Aquaman's not useful unless you're in the water.
Pretty much.
My work is not complete.
Well, he's not Landman.
He's not that.
Yeah, Landman is somehow even more lame.
Yeah. 'Cause I know I was watching.
It's like Dan Rock. I can talk to the rocks, and that's about it.
I am the rock adversary.
Someone say they do D&D? Someone say do D&D?
No.
Do you need a tranquilizer?
I'm ready to do D&D, okay?
I got a canister full of carfentanil right here with your name.
I am so ready to do D&D. You don't know how badly I want to do D&D right now.
Why?
You're just gonna have to roll a new character in like 2 hours. Like, calm the fuck down.
Jesus Christ, are we killing him?
Wow.
Are you killing him, I guess would be the better question.
Don't worry, I actually already re-rolled a character. I'm ready.
My body is ready.
I'm ready. He's not gonna like my new rolled character, but anyway.
Much to be done.
Is there any particular reason why?
Because... No, I'm not. No reveal! No reveal.
You worry me.
No freaking reveal. Because technically... Yeah, no, he's not gonna like it. I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm just gonna do one thing to really piss you off. So,
One thing?
One thing.
If my character does die.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
I will follow my path.
Bye, Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. Wow, that was fail.
Well, literally, Discord is fucking being a bitch again. Literally everything else worked, but the audio paused for like 30
Interesting,
seconds.
it's funny, it's like Windows 10 sucks.
Okay.
Like it's not a Windows 10 problem, it's a Discord problem.
Yeah, like I said, everything else is working perfectly fine. It's just Discord, the audio freezes up.
Audio issues, they plague people.
Hold on. I have everything
the
open, but I think I
plan,
might
by
just
the way?
restart anyway.
We're doing just side quests, right?
Pretty much.
You will decide that when you get in there.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now you've probably
No
incurred the
metagaming.
DM's wrath. Thanks, Garrett.
What? No,
This was
side
a warning, Garrett. Don't bring it up again. Okay, well, I'm going to... Is there any way I can just, like, stop Discord from even being in the background?
Yeah, go through your task manager.
Okay.
You can also turn off start with computer.
Well, yeah, I have that off, but
Good.
like if I were to close it right now, it would still be open in the background, right?
That depends on your settings, because if you have minimize to tray off, it should not.
Okay. So where would I find that myself?
In settings.
I'm in settings.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Have fun.
And what was it called again?
Minimize to tray.
Okay.
How the frick did you get me through the window?
aimbot.
No, as in I got hit by Orion charging and it launched me perfectly through a window into
Ow.
oblivion.
So I want that off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn that sucker off on everything you own.
Turn it off for everything.
Yeah. Turn off minimize to tray. It's a disease. It's a disease that needs to stop.
I found the cure.
Yep.
Found the cure.
Okay. Well, let me restart Discord and see if that fixes the audio pausing thing.
It is time to act.
You're doing... Jacob's still doing Ark Survival, right?
No.
Oh, okay, good. What are you doing, by the way, then?
Watching
Don't
some.
Oh. Watching a cult classic.
Ah.
See through the wolf's eyes.
Wait, what? I just want to do D&D. Can I please?
See that which is unseen.
Why would you upload a video in 360p?
No,
Bandwidth
that's not their
issues.
fault.
Not deterred.
What, did YouTube convert it while uploading?
Yeah, YouTube's doing a new weird stupidity conversion.
Where they decide to downgrade everything that they don't approve of?
Yeah, you know what their mobile data is now?
What?
Defaults to 114p.
What?
Yep,
Me 144.
140. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's still pretty bad. Like, come on.
Yeah, considering that's what they consider
I must redeem myself.
as mobile. You can change it back to 480 as a sane person would? No.
Engaged. Reinhardt.
Oh, he does know that, bitch. Hit it. There we go. It's like there's two settings, just mobile
Awful,
and then
awful,
high quality,
and-
what's 4K. So it goes the lowest and the highest.
So,
And because
what are
of
they
that-
trying to do? Only appeal to PC users? Because that makes no sense.
Everyone runs at 4K nowadays, even though their displays don't support it at all. So,
It's called a fad for a reason.
yep.
God damn it!
Do you know where to go?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
It's alright.
No, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, I could see a therapist. I could.
I wasn't talking about you for once.
I know, but I can do a joke, can't I?
No, you're not allowed to do that.
No.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Personality duplication.
I can joke.
I've sighted the enemy.
That was fucked up.
What?
Someone put a bunch, you know, them little string fireworks that pop, 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 pop.
Yep.
Yeah, someone put them in a deep pan and then set them next to their buddy while you slept on the couch.
Oh.
Yeah, firecrackers. Mm.
Of course. See?
Marks his prey.
I'm surrounded by idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. And again, not you, Garrett.
No, I know. I'm just curious. What? I know this is a kind of a tough topic for you, Bio, but with the little bit of Apex that we did play, what did you think was better, Apex or Overwatch? In terms of
Overwatch.
player base? Okay. Good to hear that that's the same still.
Yeah, I'd rather take bad player base than hackers.
Hackers. Yep.
At least then I can blame somebody other than the developers, even though, frankly, the developers of this game are not the most competent ever.
Yeah.
They're okay. They're not bad, but they're not great.
And they actually care about their player base.
Not really, no.
Well, they don't let hackers just do whatever the freak they want and not punish them.
This is true. They do not care about the general player base, though. That is a falsity.
I mean, no one really does. So.
You should. Frankly.
You should. They don't.
I know.
I swear to God, if you went back to spawn. You went back to spawn. You went back to spawn. Yeah.
Traveling to
I want to have a voice line as... There you go. I want a no and yes voice line for all my characters. How do I get that?
You can just do that. That's a...
There's no no.
Yeah, there is.
How do you do no then?
You need to hit... I think you either need to equip or hit the right button press.
play of the game.
Let's see.
Let me look into options here. Gameplay. Or not gameplay. Controls. Movement. Weapons, abilities. Communication. No, you need to equip. Yes, you need to equip.
Oh, so you...
You go in and place a keybind.
Gotcha. Ah! That is no. Why is yes? Those are spray menu. That is fine. Spray menu is. No. No. Well. Unless you already got Turbs, and there he is.
I'm playing hide and seek, and I might have found the most amazing hiding place ever.
What, you're playing the hide and go seek?
I'm playing hide and seek in Overwatch, and I managed to get... It's tiny hide and seek, and I managed to get underneath a basket.
There you go. Right. Oh yeah. Wait, no, you already got Hanzo, sorry. There you go. Gary's mod. I wonder if VR chat has like ability to do hide and go seek and prop hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys never play VR chat, so.
Well, I don't have VR to
You don't
Yeah, I
need
don't
VR.
really either.
You
What?
don't need VR to play VR chat.
Damn it, I want to see how well that went. Frick.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare your defenses.
Close.
Select your hero.
Get the fall. Ha. Anyway.
What? That wasn't a complete thought.
Alright. Yeah, I was just saying. Nothing.
It was a complete thought. We just didn't hear it.
No, I'm pretty
was
sure it
gonna
wasn't a
say-
complete thought.
When we played Apex, do you believe there were hackers or did you not?
I believe there was at least 2 in the round that we came across, but we managed to kill 1.
Okay. No, we would not be able to kill a hacker.
That isn't 100% true.
We're not goddamn gods.
No, I mean if we surprise attack one, like I think it was one of those ones where they had to turn on their aim assist.
Oh. A soft bot. Gotcha.
I mean, a hacker's a hacker. End of
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
I don't care whether or not you're freaking lightly hacking or not. Macros still count.
Yeah, I agree. Oh. I mean, who it? Oh, yeah, Mr. Late's not on. Sorry, I was gonna say.
If
You
you,
guys
for fucking God's sakes, one more fucking time.
What? I want to play now.
But I want it now. And that's kind of the way you're acting right now.
Yeah, I am. That's like, I don't want to get it. There's a lot of stuff that we need to do, and I don't think we have enough time to do it.
I mean, you realize we have more than just this weekend to play, right?
True. I'm just saying.
Like, we're probably not going to finish, even if we start right now, we're started at 12, we
I'm
probably
just
wouldn't
saying
finish
I
the...
need a lot of time for my shenanigans.
You probably shouldn't reveal this stuff to us.
Well, I told you about the marriage.
Shenanigans.
Well, I don't know how long it will take to get the Holy Stone. Because I need the Holy Stone for marriage. That was the limitation I added to myself.
Trust me, there are a lot of limitations involved with you, but that isn't one of them.
Triple kill.
The balance shifts in my favor.
Unless I die before then. So. I swear it didn't counter. You see Holy Stone, Danrock is very happy, and all of a sudden Danrock dies.
You pick up the stone and you feel a weird prick on your finger as you grasp it tightly.
Why does everything start
Roll-
smelling like toast?
Roll me a con save.
See, now you're getting it.
That one.
Oh, well, you're gonna have a fun time with this one, Dan Rock. You feel a kind of creeping cold come over all of your limbs all at once, and one of your fingers suddenly turns black and starts falling off, and you notice that's the one where you got pricked. No?
Yeah, none of that sounds realistic in the sense of what we're in.
What is realistic in a fantasy world?
Dragon. Lots and lots and lots of dragons.
Oh God.
God damn it.
My work.
Wow. My team is full of idiots.
You are.
We had that. We freaking had that point, and
Did you?
I think one of my favorite parts of the Invincible thing was the whole. Yeah, we're going to send invisible soldiers in there with assault rifles to shoot a man that's bulletproof.
That's what I was so confused about as well.
And then he leads them straight into the house across the street where the government's monitoring to him. And the guy's like, "It's been an honor, sir," and blows up the house like an explosion big enough to blow up one house is going to blow up a man that can literally survive in the vacuum of space.
This is a good point.
And he thought, oh, it would just knock him out for a bit.
Damn it. Man, our healers are asleep.
Okay.
Maximum power.
I mean, Jacob, do you want to play something? Or, like, I don't know what you are up for right now, or we haven't really played a video game with you in months.
I seem to remember we had a conversation last time about wanting to do something. And
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do something? I'm up for anything.
excuse me.
I know you're tired out of Overwatch, and
No, Overwatch is fine.
God.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Shit's
Why do these people not know that we need heals?
and I just don't understand walking across.
60 seconds remaining.
It's gonna not do it. There you go.
You thought you were the sniper.
Snipe, snipe.
Yeah, I managed a long-range headshot at Widow and Killer, which must have stung a bit.
Who you were playing as?
Torb.
Yeah, that would sting a lot. Are you hawking? Are you winning?
No, I just know how his projectiles behave relatively well. It's a high drop projectile over moderate range, so typically my shtick. It's one of the reasons I started picking up Hanzo.
The game.
Actually, it's more than just you have to be Doomfist.
I'm sorry.
Another thing. So, yeah. See? There's...
Traveling to Dorado.
every death comes honor. Honor, redemption.
Are you... Okay, you really don't. Yeah. Oh, he really doesn't give a shit. No. Oh my god. How stupid.
Oh wow, okay, apparently Overwatch has differentiation between body and leg shot. Good to know.
I believe it has, yes.
Yeah.
I was not aware.
Oh, shoot.
Well, no, that wasn't originally a standard thing, if you didn't realize.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
No one can hide from my sight.
I don't know. There we go. No.
No one can hide from my sight.
My love for TP will never end. What were you saying, Jacob, though, about playing? You were mentioning something about that, and then you got cut off, sadly.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
The freaking thing. Nope, this is the community edition.
What?
He messaged me like, this isn't the normal one, and I'm like, you clicked on this map that says community edition on the stupid server. It says
Wait.
you chose a community edition. And he's like, this isn't the normal. I'm like, no shit.
Well, I mean, I didn't know there was a community edition. That sounds
I
really
know.
dumb.
It's just.
Why would you? Why is there?
Alright. Okay, well,
Why is DCT?
It's just the server map legit said this is a community edition, and then he's like wondering what the fuck is going on.
What's the difference?
The community edition has Sigma.
Oh, what does he do?
At
What
least, yeah,
does Sigma do?
Nothing. That's the final.
Okay.
Yes, smoke here, yes. How?
Enemy in my sights.
Okay then.
Sorry.
Not you.
Okay, you understand it. Yeah, you have. I really need to play. I wonder what happened to Mr. Always Late.
I don't know.
I'm kind of worried about him.
Do you people not check the German chat? He's taking a goddamn shower.
Ow.
Let the man wash his ass.
No,
How
that's
was
not
your
allowed.
shower or bath? You said bath, right, Jacob?
What?
You took a bath last night, you said.
Took a shower? Why?
Shower, that's
My bodily hygiene.
You mentioned it. I'm just saying, you mentioned it.
Yes, because I was tired and I was getting ready to bed. And I didn't take a shower because I left work at 6. Got home late.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just curious. How was that shower? Was it nice? Was it
Curious
bad?
about me taking a shower, and earlier you said I'm your soulmate. I'm not sure about where this conversation is going.
Okay, never mind then.
What the frick were you trying there, McCree?
Rage for this kid.
Lucio.
Yeah, he tried to walk out alone against our entire team and do that.
Lucio? Yeah. Yeah. That was so difficult. Okay, now for the more annoying ones. The Ash one.
What's wrong with Ash?
No, that's just the Ash part. It was annoying. I never showed you this because you couldn't unlock it, so.
Yeah, you said that about a lot of things.
Yeah, well, you were in tutorial mode. So salty there.
I'm getting a feeling like you should be more offended than you are.
Hey, I can dream, can't I?
No.
No. No.
You're not allowed to dream, none of us are. This has been mandated by the government.
This is the official rule from your government.
Your mandatory participation.
Thank you for your consideration. Indeed. It's a corporation. Come on!
Emancipation. Oh, I thought we were random.
No, you know the song, right?
No.
It's the band, the Crazy American band? Yeah, it's Crazy
What?
American. Bambaloo.
Play of the game.
Damn it.
Oh, Black Betty, Bam Blam, oh, Black Betty.
Black Buddy, Babylon. It's not, it's a good song. I like it. I swear it's Crazy American. Is the name. Oh, you're actually What he got there?
Why the frick was the pot GM McCree getting 2 meh kills? What the frick?
It likes McCree.
Well, I don't get it. It wasn't even anything on that special. He frickin' fan hammered me, the Doomfist, and then killed one other person on our team. While a May ult did nothing.
The game likes McCree. Like,
Why?
if he gets a kill,
The game doesn't necessitate like McCree. It's just assuming the availability of whatever's happening at that point in time.
the game favors some pot Gs over the others.
It definitely does seem like there are some characters that show up way more than others.
That's exactly what happens.
Probably depends on what triggers the algorithms to capture play moments.
I already got this.
Well, I've been trying to figure out what the freaking algorithms are. That's all, because it doesn't seem to be linked to combos sometimes.
It
Sometimes.
favors EPS. Because, yay!
No,
let's treat
no,
EPS
I
with
see a lot of
pot Gs.
Rhine. I see a lot of Rhine.
That's true, that's true, that's true.
Getting one as ham now is borderline impossible, though.
Depending on the amount of damage and I would imagine the stack of the kill points, probably. It's mostly probably a collection of how much damage you do in that short amount of time span. Damn. Golden Week sale. That shit's 75% off, 80% off, 60% off.
No one can hide.
Jones.
Sweet. Yeah. You need to...
What?
Oh. That's it. And... Sweet, okay. Yeah, that was a fail.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Nerve this. All systems go. Unpacking the button. Nerve this. Smoke them out of there. All Widowmaker here. Welcome to Hollywood. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Screw it, let's play serious for once today.
tells me this movie's gonna bomb.
Bring the noise.
Play serious. Well, once I get this guy here, I will join you, and then once Mr. Always Late is on, then
Bring the noise.
yeah.
Bring the ruckus. Old soldiers never.
Woo!
Attack commencing. Capture objective.
Now you're gonna ask?
Nope.
No. No, I meant the guy.
That's a fine. How do you do?
Oh, fine. Might say tutorial, but doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah, no. Actually, not say tutorial. Oh, you know, let my guy use tutorial. Say, can you believe me? Say.
Junk on junk violence.
But Jacob, if you're still here with us,
To be honest, he's probably tired of the shite I've been giving him this
I think
entire
he's
time.
asleep.
I
But
mean, I don't hear snoring.
I don't know, he might have muted himself.
This is possible.
I'm just, the only reason why it's a ripoff, Invincible's ripoff of Justice League is, have you seen what they've been doing lately?
No.
Exactly, they've been doing shit with the Justice League and everything.
How the hell would I know any of that? I don't really have any attachment to Justice League.
I have, it was my child.
Got it. Nah, my childhood things died very quickly.
What was your childhood?
Cyber Chase.
That's still going on.
Yeah, I know, and that's why it died.
That is why it's died.
Yeah.
It's alright talking to myself.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
You. I don't know. Torb is so much better.
I mean, if this is the same Torb I remember you showing me, yeah, I can imagine why. God damn it.
McCree
I
report.
love it when that happens. Oh, leave this here.
Oh, Cyber Chase. Is that all from your childhood, or is there more? Like mine,
That's-
or
I mean, I did watch it. It wasn't something I was that attached to.
Rough Man?
Again, watched it, thought it went downhill very fast, so it wasn't really that attached to it.
Sigma? Sigma. Okay,
Wanna
so
inspire me again?
Sagwa.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, that probably counts.
Okay, I'm glad. I agree. Author.
Kind of enjoyed it, but again, it went downhill.
Yeah. Sesame Street.
No.
No.
Could not
Even
stand
when
it.
you were a
Between the
baby.
Lions. Between the Lions.
Yeah, Between the Lions. Electric Company.
The original or the remake? Because I never watched the
Original.
original. The remake was garbage.
Yeah.
They nerfed Junk's damage by 10 again.
Okay. I'm leaving this game. I am finally Nepal out for today, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, believe me, I am too.
Because you probably need me.
Yeah, I'm tired of having to choose between having damage and having heals.
Heals? I will gladly join if. And maybe, just maybe, get Jacob on.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Cats get Manevo. Install that, Jacob. Now. Oh, Mr. has already lights back. We should do D&D then. Yes. Well, you're probably not at your desk, but anyway.
Play of the game.
Well, welcome back.
I think somehow over time I'm getting worse at Overwatch. I just can't get any pot Gs anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm either just not feeling the groove, or I'm steadily getting worse at this game. Yeah, Sarah, you had 4 golds because our healers were only healing you.
Like I was saying, I'm at my desk. I am ready. I'm at my
He's-
battle station.
I am ready as well. Actually, never mind, Pio. I am gonna push D&D. since
Okay, I'm not. Okay.
Jordan's on. I really been wanting to do this, as you can't tell.
Very, very evidently.
I've been waiting
What the
very
frick?
patiently.
Garrett, I found a frickin' zombie defense mode.
Wait, really?
Yeah. What the frick?
Oh,
What the freak?
Jacob is no longer with us.
He is not with us. Jacob!
He's boiling water. He will be missed.
Are you boiling water?
It was a joke.
No, I'll be back at 6. Okay, that's what he was saying. Yeah, so it is weird. Okay, it works. Ah, sorry. Jacob, we are starting D&D. I was hoping my threat would be greeted by something, but no.
I was gonna say, I don't think you're the one who needs to decide.
I know, that was the joke. That was the whole thing.
If anyone has any kind of concerns, I've turned Garrett's voice volume down to 15%.
Oh, thank you.
Concerns.
It's like listening to someone from the back of the building.
Hey,
Wow, they figured out how to freaking...
have any straws? Actually, no, who said that? Everyone else is at 100%. I'm just yelling at Jacob.
You guys are having a conversation in the background I can barely hear.
Oh, okay.
Okay. My
Yeah,
tinnitus.
still.
Probably better that way.
Probably is.
Hey, Garrett, they figured out how to program the enemies to freaking fall down and everything. Like, this is
I don't
actually...
know what you mean by that.
Don't bring him back into this.
They're zombies. They fall down and get back up.
I fall down. I get up again.
I get up. Dun, 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 dun,
Wait, if I'm at 15% volume,
God,
how
I'm
am I
so
gonna do
enjoying this.
I'm glad Jacob's enjoying it.
It's funny because his voice will start going, I'm glad you... It's like a lock behind an open door and I just hear the sound go higher and then lower.
So I am totally ready. My body is
Jacob is not
presented.
Why are you not
wait.
ready, Jacob?
What?
Why aren't you ready?
You're supposed to always be ready.
I'm just curious why he's not ready. I'm kind of.
Why
You're
should
the
I
DM.
always be ready?
You should be excited. You're gonna kill off Danrock. Finally.
Is this actually what's happening?
I just heard excited and Dan Rock and I am so no.
Is this gonna happen? Debatable?
Instead of
Jordan?
killing Danrock, why don't we have like the spirit or like something, some neutral evil. You're neutral evil, right?
He's chaotic evil.
I'm neutral evil.
Oh,
but
you
like,
are? Oh.
Well,
my
when
bad.
my character was chaotic evil.
Got it.
So let's say another neutral evil creature switches bodies with you,
Wait, what?
and then that way that gives you like, instead of rolling a new character, you can just act a different personality or something.
Don't give him any
Ideas
God.
are the enemy of the DM.
I'm feeding you
There's a
ideas.
side quest to get Danrock's soul back, and everyone's like, "No, that's okay, we're good."
You're good. Yeah, everyone should be like that. No one should rescue my soul. Not yet. Not
Wait, you
yet.
said his soul, right? His soul.
Like his
Yeah.
consciousness,
His
like
soul. Do we care
Oh,
about
yeah.
his soul?
I mean, that would be an amazing quest to go on, by all means.
if we did that with
About
like
Dan
Susan or
Rock's
something.
soul.
It would
Oh,
be
we
worth
ran
it.
out of time? Sorry.
If we did it with Susan, it would be a nice quest, but nobody would do that for Danrock, unfortunately.
Yeah, no one cares about Danrock.
I care about Danrock, but Dan, he's it goes against his dad. He's too dumb. He should be smart.
Well, if his
Plus he threatened the
consciousness.
goblins.
I don't know how you wanted to make your
Well,
character.
no,
but
that's.
a smart paladin would be religious and fucking smart.
Charismatic.
Yeah.
He is charismatic.
You're as charismatic as a dead horse's sphincter.
Yeah. Sadly, I would have to agree.
Wow.
North end of a southbound horse.
Okay, anyway. Are we doing this?
I guess I
Please,
should turn him back up.
Can we please
I'm gonna
do
go turn
this?
on. I don't have to go anywhere. I have a remote right here. I do have to go somewhere. Someone moved my fan again.
How?
Those damn guns.
This is
I
your
want
house.
to do that. I want to do that.
Where the fuck did we leave off last time?
Danrock.
God, hell if I know.
Sleep.
I get up.
I get knocked down.
Sleep.
I get up again.
To catch up, Danrock. Sleep.
Bold of you to assume that the DM keeps notes. Where are my notes?
What happened last time?
Hey, what hell did I put people through last time? I forget.
See, the worst thing is like everything related to D&D is all in one Word document with
No
collapsible,
heals.
collapsible titles. So I have
No.
to find. There it is. Lost find the band over.
I know.
Arzion, each of the three shared. Sleeping Giant Inn restaurant shared. Damrock comes from a family that builds walls, sent to Masonry Mountain to get materials. Brighty kid went to rock god temples, but on the relief that goes to see blue is green and to be an idiot since he's dumb. He worships the rock god in order to break the curse. Okay. Priest clothes, beaver pelt, trench coats. Oh god, I didn't even put trench coats. I put beaver pelt trenches. You got older leaf building trenches out in the backyard with beaver pelts. She's lying in the fucking dirt with beaver pelts.
Oh dear.
The Great Wall is coming.
God.
Take cover! Get in the beaver hole, beaver den now.
3 gold chains, 2 rubies, gunner, 3 dragon skills. So I could cut that one off for him. He gave you those. Scales around the hood, upside down triangle, scale and shoulder heads.
Oh yeah, if you want, I can like
Instrument proficiencies.
I can draw something else for the hoods.
That's up to you, man. I'm not gonna do it. Drag Mall hideout too. Yes, he's a little dark number 2 something else. My player. That can probably be fucking thrown away. Actually, I'm gonna keep that to that.
Surprise troll that can help us sleep.
After the black spider. I have to work on that more. Okay. Yada 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 things happened. Y'all dealt with Lors the Changeling from Kalak's traumatic cat-based past.
It's a scratchy
Y'all were back on your way back to Fanland with a heavily wounded fuck is his name? Radolf. Heavily wounded Radolf. Had a nice tea and chat with the Great Old One.
Quite literally.
For a moment. Dan Rock was turned into a goblin. Only in the realm of the Great Old One. It was not permanent.
I wish it was.
Despite how funny it would have been.
Loved it. I would have loved it.
Kyber sat on a fucking nat 20 to do something if Damrock attacked the goblins.
Of course. Why is this so quiet on this end? Okay, there we go. Fixed it.
I mean, just admit we're probably about to lose.
Your encounter with Arzion was after. Yeah, it was after the fight with Lors.
Yeah.
One thing led to another. Y'all did your deals with Mrs. Alderleaf, making her a small tycoon and fortune. Basically, the amount of money you're giving this woman. So we left off with you guys going to bed and get ready to wake up the next morning. Roll initiative.
All right.
No, I don't know.
Please tell me you're not joking.
I am joking.
This man wants
That
to
was
die for
your
some reason.
first Nat 20 of the day. My wasted nat 20.
I have an idea. Danrock trips and falls out of bed and rolls a d20 to save himself.
Did I? Yeah, I gave you guys experience points last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no, you didn't.
I'm fairly certain I gave you all, what, 1,500?
Yeah, something like that.
Where's Susan? There's
Oh
Susan.
shit, yes, I do have to open up my other ones.
Alright.
I wish people know how to play this game.
I thought we were in the middle of playing this game.
No, I'm trying to get out of a match in Overwatch.
Yeah. He got matched right as soon as he started.
I was gonna say no offense, but isn't this what we yell at Garrett for?
I'm here.
I mean,
I'm not
you know
in
what?
I'm
I
not
don't
in an
normally do
Overwatch
this,
match.
so why am I getting yelled at? We were yelling at him because it was a habit.
Oh, I just totally screwed. Yeah.
That helps. Oh shit.